Uh, how you doing? How you doing, family? You know, I prayed the Most I use right? I know I did. I know that's something I know I've done all my life. So bear with me, right? If you have time to continue, listen. As we can rob, we can sing, we can do many things because there's many people with many different talents. What one is good at, I don't take away from them, especially if it makes them happy, because I desire the same thing, to be completely happy, to be who I am, as I expect another one to be who they are. Now, who they are, if they come against me, it shows who they are. I don't wish to change no one. I can feel the desires of everyone around me, heart, and like that. But though I wish I could, because I see division, I see separation. I don't understand it, but it is what it is. It shall be a separation between the wheat and tares, so to say. Um, I myself just don't wish to do certain things no more. I try to balance myself out. I can't balance no one else out. I know I can try to take control of my life, and so even speak on, I believe, is a power the Most High gives, especially if it's just whatever and it's from your heart and genuine, I would say, not caring about the results of it, not doing it for no fortune, no fame, no mala. You're just doing it. You don't even know why. Maybe you do inside. I know why, but what would one believe that? You know, it's like we're leaving tracks in the atmosphere, and I have my own devices that get me by. But at the same time, I know that there are angels around me that keep me in a certain way. And I don't believe that God is wicked, because I don't have a desire for a lot of things in life. I'm just not materialistic like that. I have a desire for life to continue and not to be all the shooting and whatever else going on. I don't know, whatever. Could be propaganda. I just pray. I pray for the state of the world. I pray for the state of the air, even as one says, pollution or whatever. Who causes all these things? Man, us, we, I believe. But the Father is ultimately in control of everything, I believe. How long do I have to live? I don't know. I might not have that much longer. Could go away at any minute. But I don't fear death. I fear the Most High, living one. And I also love the Most High, living one. Because he gives me knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, I believe. And I'm just not greedy. It's not about being arrogant or narcissist and none of that. But how can one change the world? How can one person truly change the world, and you desire to do that, to make everyone see eye to eye in a way, you know, I can't do that. I can't make no one see things on my level and what I come to know and believe to be true. I can't. And nor do I try to just lean on my own understanding, but I listen and know that there's people that know more than me. They know more than me, right? Certain things. And that in itself, if one would step back to really recognize that, and there's some things people can do that we just can't do, but we would like to do them. But I'm not envious or jealous of that. I just see all the other stuff going on and people being led astray this way, that way. And I do believe it's only one way, and that you have to have it your way, but you have to put God first in everything. Our Heavenly Father, hallowed be His name. And I say that inside of my thoughts and my mind continuously because I don't want to be led down the wrong path, because I don't want to be led down the wrong path. I got a destination, and that's the grave. I know that. There ain't nothing I can do about it. I know what I pray for, and that if that get answered, that's between me and the Most High. And you don't have to tell no one know my secrets like that, because I love the Most High and I trust in He, to raise my spirit, to feed my soul, um, to change me if I was bad, if I was crooked, feeding off other people. I don't want to feed off no one. I want to live and make it just enough. And I will, other people, you just live and just make it just enough. I think when we start desiring so much, others want that same thing because they want to look the same way, and I think we make competitions unconsciously, And it's okay. I mean, some people can handle it, some people can't. Some people commit suicide behind stuff like that. I think because they want what famous people have. I ain't gonna lie, they ain't taking nothing away from nobody. Famous, rock your stuff, rock your eyes, rock your bling bling if it make you feel good. I just, I used to wear jewelry. I just don't no more. I don't envy or desire to be no one else. I already walked my path. Why would I want to try to walk someone else's? I would get lost, and maybe I'll have to go through their pain that they went through. And I believe, and I know that the Father is bringing me out of my pain. And if I'm not, if that's not true, who can say it's not true? Ain't no one with me to say it's not. Who's there when the Father laid the foundations of the heavens and the earth? You believe the scriptures. Who's there at my birth? My mom, my dad, the doctor, and whoever was in that room. But I wasn't conscious enough to know. You understand? But when you're growing, you grow to see and to know things, and it changes and makes and molds you into who you are. And I don't want to hurt nobody or hit no one. So I don't know why you want to hit me. I want my brain to stay where they at. And I think I don't understand it. People do what they want to do, and people sign up, and they have the right. It's free will. I just don't want to see no one damaged, really, before their time. Because when they're damaged before their time, what would they do? I was damaged before my time, but it's like that's why I give glory to God, because I feel like He saved me in time. He redeemed me in time. I didn't redeem myself. There's many things I say gave me reasons that I didn't want to live, but that's the walk that I walked, and I thank the Most High for Him carrying me through. Chariot swing low, uh, and that's just the essence and the conscious. The spirit, when it's getting attacked, we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high places. I don't even wrestle with no one. I used to wrestle when we was kids. I was a kid. My brother was a wrestler. But I don't wrestle with no one, and I ain't trying to wrestle with no one spirit. If the spirit, feels some type of way about me and it's bad, then I'll rather walk away from that. And it's not that I'm running from that. There's just no reason to strive or fight or debate with no one and what I know and how I feel and change my vibration to make me want to strike out at them. That's, I hold that self-control, or the Most High, Heavenly One control, so I can walk away from that. And I don't mean to say nothing harmful to no one, but I don't want no one saying harmful things to me or talking behind my back. Smiling in my face, being fake, using you. I used people, and I know I got used. It's that's how that was back then. That's a different life. Uh, why we can't understand this and just come together and be a world society, not no one world order, I don't think, because people are going to do what they're going to do. And I could be deceived and I could be lost, but I'm going to continue to pray, for others. How much can I do? How much can I do with my thoughts? I just pray. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I ask the Father to correct me and don't let me speak and say nothing that's false or that could lead someone to want to hurt themselves or make them feel less than what they are. If I don't make you feel more than what you are, and I don't want to be around you, none of that. I want you to be more than what you are, because I know you are, whoever you are, because I want to be more than me. Is how you say, pray for me as I pray for you. Wish the best for me as I wish the best for you. You don't do that, then who's doing that? Am I doing that? Or are you doing that? If you don't want me to be happy, that's something you don't want for me. If I want you to be happy, wouldn't I know that I want my neighbors and whoever around me to be happy alike? Why wouldn't I? Because if I'm surrounded by everyone, I'm surrounded by everyone. I'm in the middle. Okay? World clocks. And the Father put me in the middle for one moment, time, and space. For one moment, time, and space. And they just say, who am I? Who are we? Who are you? What can we do? I give praise and glory to God. Because I know I ain't perfect. And I know I have sinned. I know I have transgressed. I know I've kind of trespassed. And there's debts, a few debts. But in this vice versa, this many has done that to me. But I forgive them. Do they forgive me? I don't know. They say actions speak louder than words. I don't know. I think both go hand in hand. And I don't want to show more love to a person here or a person there. I don't want to show more hate to a person there or the person there. I don't know a person like that. I don't know a person struggles. And we all go through, we're all going through life. How long we have, that's up to the Most High Living One. And I can't agitate. I guess I can try to take away someone's days. I can try to do that. I don't know how to do that other than striking someone down or trying to tell them, hey, go jump off a bridge, or hey, do this or do bad things. I don't want no one to do what I do. Because what I do, I already told you I'm not perfect. So why would you try to walk in my steps? I'm just saying, know that we're all on this earth created for a purpose to grow into whatever the Father planted us here to grow into. What He truly has for me and my purpose, is it fulfilled? I'm still living. How long do I have? Who can tell me? Outside of God, I can't tell myself when I'm going to punch out. Can I save my life? He who tries to save his life shall lose his life. I don't know how to save my life. I know how to try to live it and deal with it and pray and be thankful that I have one. The best way I know how, with the consciousness and the spirit and the soul that I have, to express myself the best way I can, because I have it. You know how we be just walking around like a clone or a zombie, as they say, or whatever, just not speak God, be in yourself, because you can. You know what you feel inside. I know what I feel. I feel alive. And when you're alive, you feel pain. And sometimes you hurt yourself, and sometimes others hurt you. And sometimes you hurt others. The hope is not physically, but just by a word. I know I do. Just like the others do me and don't realize certain words affect people, because they have been affected by those words. But yet still they'll put those words to the side. Like, excuse me, because some people don't like it saying nigga or nigger. I don't care. Call me a nigger if you want. Yeah, I know what I am and I know what I ain't. You say what I would do. Punch you in your mouth. Just don't try to touch me. Then we'll go off the table. Just leave me alone. Keep your hands off me. I keep my hands off you. We can talk and have a discussion, but if we're going to be like tongue wrestling, we won't get no understanding out of that, because you're setting your ways, I'm setting my ways, and we won't have no kind of understanding in that. So, it's just like, we agree to disagree, leave it alone, let's talk about something else. I know what I know, and each person around me knows what they know. I can't know what they know, I'm not them. And that's just the truth of the matter. Whether I don't even know what snitching is. Really, I don't know what nothing is outside of just living and loving those that surround you. That love you back, that appreciate you for the things that you do. And people can just have fun, and that's fine. You got one life to live. Have fun. Everyone has a purpose. Long as it isn't affecting life in a negative way. That's what I say. But how do I know if I Because a person could say, I affecting society and life. One could say that. And that would be their opinion. Um, because I don't go around cleaning up the neighborhood I used to. I have before. I can say I have. I work like others. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Been thinking about getting another job, but I feel like I have one to be able to be somewhere when someone needs me. I like to be able to be there for people when they need me. If they're around and they call on me and I can try to be there, it's cool because it's company every now and again. You know, I don't go seeking for a friend. You don't need to. I have people in my life, and when you have people in your life, I try to treat them like their family, in a way. I don't expect much from no one. It's like I hope they don't expect much from me other than just being true to myself. I can be there when I can, and when I can't, I can't. I ain't trying to take advantage of you, don't take advantage of me. A fair exchange just will never be a robbery. Hey, live and let live, you know. Um, what you decide to do with your body, I can tell a person, I don't do that, I don't do that, I wouldn't do that, it could cause this, it could cause that. It's still going to do what they're going to do, just like I am, because we have free will. I just pray for the Father to take away what He don't want me to have, and give me what He want me to have, and let me live my life to be happy, in the pursuit of happiness. And I've been in the pursuit of that all my life, I believe, since a child. I've been in pursuit a lot, trying to find some stability and just a place to rest. These old bones of mine, and keep them strong for some time. Um, Exercise here and there. I don't want to overdo nothing because I don't want to think that I can just save my life. Because I can be in the best shape and still get knocked off or fall out dead, have a heart attack or anything. But I have faith in God that He will give me the days that He has promised to give me. And I don't know how many of those is. No man knows the time or hour. You know, um, I don't. I can look at the time on the phone, but it's a different time somewhere else, a different time zone, right? So no man know the time about everywhere. I mean, I guess you do. Once you study that, I guess you can, whatever. But you know what I mean. I'm just saying, you never know what's lurk under the darkness and who's watching you and who's hating on you and who's envious of you and who's jealous of you. You can never know that. And so I don't worry about that. I don't care nothing about that because the person going to do what they're going to do. I don't feel like I'm in a battle with no one anymore. Don't feel like I'm really in a war with no one anymore other than myself and what direction I want to take, in life, other than speaking here and there and living, growing food, and whatever comes my way. Life is supposed to be an adventure. It ain't supposed to be hectic or stressful, you know. So I don't want to bring stress on no one. I want people to do what they're happy doing. If you're happy going to school, go to school. It's for whatever you want to go for, because it's their eyes. It's my eyes. This is not for certain things. Other people's eyes are for certain things. And I mean, like the medical field, and somebody say that to help people or whatever. Your tongue can help people. The tongue brings forth life and brings forth death. Oh, but it can be unruly evil at times too, because it can speak pain, it speak anger. Whether it's gangster rap or whatever one want to call it, it's still an expression to me. Because I have an understanding of certain things. The white people say certain things, but younger folks don't. They just hear the words and sometimes take action before they understand the words. And It's just an expression, how a person feels and what they want to do, but they don't do it. Because they can, hopefully, but they don't do it. But I just don't want to be speaking that type of vibration. Me, personally, I rather have a higher vibration if I can change my frequency, if I may, um, to the highest it can under the Most High, because I never want to be arrogant. I never want to be above no one. But I definitely don't want to be treated like I'm beneath no one either. That don't make no sense. Don't touch me unless I give you permission, because I don't want to touch you unless you give me permission. You know what I'm saying? So I know I made this video. I hope you listen to the end, because it's like Chucky. Heidi ho, we are friends to the end. No, I'm your friend to the end, right? Something like that. But no, I'm just saying, I just don't understand why people mad. Why be mad? I'm just trying to be happy and have some joy in my life. There's no reason to be mad. No matter what's taken from you, because there's a learning experience in everything, and I know my life, so I can accept certain things, and certain things I can't, but I have to, because it makes me focus in a way to still give thanks to the Father. Like, I don't have that spirit to do that to a person. So, peace, blessings, and shalom.